Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to be doing a bit of a perfume smackdown. We're going to talk about two popular fragrances, why they're popular, maybe which one you should check out. Are they similar? Do you need both? All of that good stuff. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. I would love to have you part of the community. And yeah, we're all pretty great here. We are a really, really awesome community. Positive, fun. Yeah, they're all awesome. We're all awesome. So you need to be part of it. And without further ado, let's get into this. Now, the two fragrances I'm talking about are Vie Est Belle and Mon Guerlain. Now, yeah, it's not like they're similar fragrances necessarily, but kind of the popularity of them, like they're on par, and there is things about them that, like, they kind of fit that same spot in your perfume arsenal. So I wanted to talk about them side by side and tell you what I think. We're going to start with Vie Est Belle. Now, this fragrance is, it's been around for quite a while. It's super duper popular. So I think that this is the #1 fragrance in the world, like the best-selling fragrance ever is Vie Est Belle. And for good reason. Both of these fragrances are very feminine. This one is feminine, it's sweet. A lot of times men really enjoy this fragrance, and the longevity on this is unbelievable. Like, you can put this on and it'll be on for the whole entire day. There's nothing too out there or weird. It's very mass appealing. And so for that, it's very popular. It's long lasting. It's a beautifully blended fragrance, and it's mass appealing. So yeah, popular. The next fragrance is Mon Guerlain. Now, Mon Guerlain, similar, it's got a sweetness to it. It's also mass appealing. A lot of people really enjoy this one. A lot of times men really enjoy this fragrance as well. Not quite as long lasting. It's a little bit more, I think there's a bit more complexity in this one, even though there's not as many notes as in this one. But again, they're both very beautiful fragrances. This one's gonna last, like on my skin, this one lasts 6 to 8 hours, so you're still getting decent longevity. I can smell it throughout the whole entire day. This one is going to last 10 to 12 hours, so it's definitely going to be on your skin a lot longer. Now, I want to talk about the different notes and what are the similarities and differences of these fragrances, because there are some similarities. So first of all, in Mon Guerlain, the opening has lavender and bergamot. So as a result, you get a lot more of an aromatic feel. Some people don't like this because it reminds them of a men's cologne. So if you're not a fan of lavender or that aromatic aspect, you might want to steer clear of this one. I happen to love it. It smells aromatic. There's a bit of spiciness from that lavender, but with that bergamot, it's got a nice tartness, which I really appreciate. Now, Vie Est Belle in the opening, it has black currant and pear. I wouldn't say that I smell any of the pear. I do get a little bit of that sweetness or that fruit in this one. And so where this one is sweeter, this one is a little bit more aromatic. And a little bit of a hint of like juicy, like a little bit of tartness, I guess, in that opening with the bergamot. So the openings on these are very, very different. The middle notes in Vie Est Belle are iris, jasmine, and orange blossom. The middle notes in Mon Guerlain are iris, jasmine, and rose. There's a bit of a powderiness to them. I personally prefer the powdery aspect of this one. It just kind of softens it, whereas this one, it goes a little bit more powdery on my skin than the Mon Guerlain. Vie Est Belle, because of the orange blossom, again, the florals tend to lend itself to more of that sweetness, whereas this one has rose. I don't really notice the rose or the jasmine together. I notice the floral component, but it smells just a little bit less sweet again than the Vie Est Belle. The differences between the two, this one has rose, this one has orange blossom. Now these two fragrances also share a lot of their base notes. So for the Mon Guerlain, you have vanilla, coumarin, Australian sandalwood, licorice, benzoin, and patchouli. And with Vie Est Belle, you have praline, vanilla, patchouli, and tonka bean. So there are similar notes. Both of them have the patchouli. Definitely get the patchouli in both of them. Definitely get the vanilla in both of them. The big difference, again, from a sweetness perspective, is the Vie Est Belle has that praline note, whereas this one leans a little bit more aromatic again with the coumarin and the licorice. So yeah, so those are kind of the differences in the notes. This one is, I would say, more sweet, definitely more of that fruit chuli. It's feminine, it's beautifully blended. You get that vanillic quality with the patchouli. Very long lasting, mass appealing. Guides find it super sexy. Mon Guerlain is a bit more aromatic. Again, has that same feel, the vanillic kind of patchouli aspect. This one is less fruity and less sweet, and then it's still sweet, but it has a more aromatic quality, whereas this is more of a sugary quality, if that makes sense. This one was released in 2012. This one was released in 2017. So this one definitely has more flankers. I find that a lot of women that are crazy about Vie Est Belle love all the flankers as well, and there's some really beautiful ones to choose from. The Mon Guerlain has, I think there's 2 flankers, so there's an intense version. There's a rose version, I think. So not as many flankers. This one has gone flanker crazy. So lots to choose from in this line. I would say out of the 2 of them, this one is more unique. Definitely you don't find lavender in a lot of fragrances. The most popular lavender one these days is Libre, but this was kind of like the groundbreaking lavender scent for females. Yeah, so this one more popular. So if you want to smell a little different, maybe choose this one. If you like a sweeter, more fruity patchouli fragrance, you'd want to go with this one, and steer clear of this one altogether if you're not a fan of lavender or aromatic fragrances. So if I were to choose between the 2 of them, I would choose Mon Guerlain hands down. So the opening, I love the aromatic aspect of this. This is a lot more sweet. In the mid notes, I like this over the Orange Blossom, which is again a lot sweet. They both have kind of a bit of a powderiness to them, although I prefer the one in this one. I just find I don't know, I just prefer this one. In the base, again, this heads toward praline, which is a lot sweeter, whereas this one heads a little more aromatic with the licorice. They both have kind of that vanilla patchouli aspect to them. There's a kind of a fuzzy quality, that's the only word, or almost a little bit prickly because of the patchouli to me, that's very similar in both of these, but I just find this one to be more unique. Less people, I would say, have worn it because this one is so popular. Yeah, so this would be my choice. If you don't like lavender, stay away from this one and choose this one. Again, both feminine, both classy, both are loved by men, so you can't go wrong. Can you have both in your collection? Absolutely. To me, they smell actually really different. There are similarities, but they are very different. So there's room for both in someone's collection. This would just be my choice, hands down, every time. I choose this one over Vie Est Belle. What about you? Do you have a preference? Have you smelt these both? If you have, which do you prefer, or do you love them both? Like, you know, everybody's different in that. So leave your comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts, and it's also helpful to other people that are interested in checking them out. Give them your thoughts in the comments, and hopefully we can get some comprehensive reviews happening for people in regards to these 2. So again, Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, and this is Vie Est Belle by Lancôme. Both beautiful. I choose this one. And that is everything for today. I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.